Here are 15 things that Astrobot got right in the Bot of War level. Let's jump into it. So for starters, you might be wondering how a 3D platformer game was able to pull off the likes of one of the most iconic games ever made, God of War. Let's show you how. So for starters, in order to first meet the God of War in Astrobot, you do have to beat the Waco Taco boss, which is on the 3rd planet in Astrobot. Once you do defeat that giant squid, Waco Taco, then you'll be dropped into the middle of the ocean where you will find a boat floating amidst. And sure enough, that is the very first time where you get to see Kratos and Atreus from God of War. So here you see Kratos and Atreus, and just look at the similarities. They look absolutely identical in Astrobot form. And here is the iconic boat ride with Kratos and Atreus. There is their similarities from the beard to the coat to the scar, the colors, everything. So they look so much alike, which is so fun. And as you see, Kratos there is just super heavy because he's so strong. And then now let's jump into the Bot of War level, which is right after Waco Taco. So for starters, you do get the Levitation Axe, which I absolutely love. And it does such a great job at capturing the throwing mechanic, the returning mechanic, actually freezing the enemies like in the God of War games. So that itself is just so much fun. And next up, we do have the secret tunnels, the iconic secret tunnels that Kratos would go through in every single game in order to find new levels, new places, stuff like that. And we do have the Giant's map board where Atreus actually reads stuff from there. Just look at Astrobot, he looks so cute, looks just like Kratos, it's amazing. Here we have the giant statue replication from the Ragnarok game, so I thought that was super cool. Up next, we do have the chest availability in Astrobot. So the chest itself will get you either puzzles or bots, which I think is so much fun and just a great way to interpret both games together. That way you can find all of those bots and find all of those puzzle pieces. Up next, I don't have a video from God of War to compare, but if you have played the game, then you know that there are many different levels and areas where you have to throw your axe in order to create a gateway for you to jump into the next part. Up next, we do have Oden's eyes, which are the ravens from Oden that are spying on Astrobot and on Kratos, which I thought was amazing. And then we do have the giant turtle house, which was just so much fun to actually see and be part of Astrobot. They did add in little mechanics such as throwing your levitation axe to water to freeze it so that you can continue on with the level. One of my absolute favorite comparisons has to be the World Serpent. This was my absolute favorite moment in God of War 2018, and seeing it come back in God of War Ragnarok was just so nostalgic and so crazy. That was just so cool to see that they incorporated even the World Serpent from God of War into Astrobot, and they did it in the coolest and cutest way that they possibly could for a 3D platformer. So take a look here, you have the iconic horn that you need to blow in order to get to the World Serpent. Here I just wanted to show the little snowmen of Kratos and Atreus. And one of my favorite parts too is when we all know that fight when Kratos is fighting Baldur and he just smacks him with the tree. Well, Astro does that as well. He just grabs the tree and annihilates everything in his way while knocking down Thor's statue. If you saw, that was Thor's hammer. And then we do have the puzzle piece iconic moment as well, when you have to pause the puzzle at a certain piece in order for you to move to the next part. One of the cool things is if you do leave Astro in AFK mode, he will actually drop down a health gem and a rage gem for you to crush, just like Kratos does in the game. And last but not least, we do have the random giant monster encounters, which Kratos is just absolutely known for, because those monsters make up the game, and Astrobot level, Bot of War did such a great job at making the very last part of this level into a giant monster boss fight. So let me know what you guys think. Did you like this comparison? Personally for me, this is one of my favorite levels in all of Astrobot so far. I haven't finished the game yet, but it's just so much fun, and I was in just crazy amount of tears with all the nostalgia that I got from this level. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next video. I will show you where all of the ravens are in this level. I hope you have a great day. Take care, stay safe, and stay gaming.